What's going on, guys? Middi here, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the new Easter eggs and secrets you probably haven't actually noticed in Season 4 around Warzone. We're going to be speaking about the submarines, the secret little shacks that are located around the map, and also a possible new way on how you can get into the stadium. If you're new here, make sure you like the video and subscribe to me. And I've also created a Discord channel where you can join it, talk about Modern Warfare, Easter eggs, or just show me your findings. I've left that in the description below, so feel free to join it if you want to. But now let's start off with the submarine, or that's what we think it is anyway. Currently at the top of the dam, you're going to find this large empty space which has all been iced out. If you make your way over here and get to a nice little vantage point on the rocks and wait, you're going to see a large shadow figure moving along the ice constantly throughout the entire game. And people say this is just a shadow and it isn't nothing more, possibly a cloud shadow that is moving across this part of the map. But if that was true, then why is it only at the dam area, and why does the shadow look similar to that of a submarine? People also say this is a whale, but the most common and what a lot of people think it is an actual submarine that will be added to the game, possibly for the Easter egg or something more. But what do you think this actually is traversing along the ice? I personally don't think this is a glitch or a bug of any kind. Surely after the last update that would have just got hotfixed out of the game. Maybe Infinity Ward are hinting something at us, possibly the map changing throughout Season 4, or maybe a submarine will appear and take over a section of the map like the top of the dam area, which is completely empty. But that's what I think anyway. Moving away from the dam, we have got these shacks that are located all around the map. Recently one was opened near the prison which featured RCXDs and other stuff, kind of just promoting the new Call of Duty Black Ops game. But now there's these other ones, like the one outside of TV Station actually has a keypad outside which you currently can't use, but you can just jump and look through this small little window and see that there's actually a red phone, exactly like the ones that I found in my Bunker 10 video, and other bunkers that are scattered around which you actually can't get into. But I looked inside and there's red phones here. But this is making me to believe that these phones and shacks are going to be to do with the next Easter egg step, which we'll be able to do very soon. Something like we activate each phone in an order, which is going to unlock Bunker 10, and we gain access to arming a nuke or something along the lines of that. Either way, in the next coming weeks we can expect that something is going to happen with these keypads. As right now the red keycards have been temporarily taken out of Warzone, and the bunkers which you could normally use the keycards for have a red light above them. Usually it's green, so I'm curious to know what's actually going to be happening soon. There are also other shacks you can find around the map without keycards which have been boarded up with some Russian writing outside. If anyone can translate this, let me know, but leave a comment if you've actually found any secret little shacks around the edges of the map. I'd love to know what you guys have actually found, and if they've just added anything else into Season 4 currently. I do think these miniature green shacks, which have been added in Warzone for quite some time, they have these sort of like on-off switches, and these are apparently related to one of Bunker 10's monuments, which is hiding a nuke underneath it. These also could be a part of something very soon, who knows. Next we're going to be talking about the stadium. I have talked about this before, but I have found a few other things that are going to be worth talking about. The first is the gated entrance into stadium. Whether this is also part of the Easter egg, which we can gain access to this door and open it up and actually get inside of stadium possibly for a step in the Easter egg, or whether they're just going to make the stadium, you know, access for everyone to go into. Like they will make the keypads on the shack usable, then you do a bunch of stuff, get a key, go over to stadium and have a look here. Or is this something completely different where they're just going to allow us to enter the stadium as another key location for in the game? But something to note is that on the second floor above the stadium, stuff has actually been added inside of this, the chairs, the tables, etc. But I did see this opening in a window and I really did think that I could just parachute inside, but of course I was blocked from entering inside through an invisible wall. I did vigorously look around and I wasn't actually able to find anything more. I checked the parking lot also and the whole stadium to see if there's any sort of clues, but didn't seem like much has actually changed in those areas. But I am curious to know what is above this ladder and where this is going to lead to throughout the stadium. The next I want to talk about the rail tracks going along the whole map. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a tunnel near hospital which you can go under or use vehicles to get past the hill, and there is also one around the promenade area, and I was curious to see if there's any sort of hidden doors around here. I did have a look and didn't find anything to my surprise. I've heard a lot of rumors about people saying that a train is going to get added to the game, and I could kind of imagine it. I mean, the track's long enough to fit a train inside this. Obviously it's not going to be a massive one, but it's still something quite cool if they do add this to the game. But then it's getting to the point now where, you know, you've got the submarine theory and you've got this train theory. Like, who knows what they're actually going to add and when are they going to add it, because it's been quite a while. But underneath this bridge you're going to see the door with the sort of like lock and a chain on it, and I have noticed that when they actually update the game, they make certain areas sort sort of accessible again. I think there's a part in hospital, I'm not too sure where, but obviously all of this new stuff has been added into it. As the season goes on, they start opening certain areas, you know, adding a bit more to the actual game. But I am going to say to you guys, keep a lookout on these locations. They always add stuff to it after every update, so bear these in mind when you're actually going to want to search around for it. But as of right now, guys, this is pretty much everything that I've been able to look for in the game itself. I do think that the shacks are going to become accessible soon. The keypads are going to be some part of the Easter egg. We go inside, activate the phones, which is going to end up in something with Bunker 10, and then maybe there's some sort of Easter egg step where you get a key, go to stadium, crawl through that vent, and there's going to be like a giant nuke inside it, or something else. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever, but I'd love for you guys to leave a comment on what you actually think about these Easter egg findings so far, and if you found anything else. I really want to know, because I think in the next update that's going to be coming out on Tuesday or Thursday, something big's going to happen, or something massive is going to change. So we're just going to have to look out for it. But as always, if you guys like the video, leave a like and a sub, means a lot to me. And hopefully the next video I do is going to be talking about the next Easter egg that's going to be added to the game, and I'll be doing steps on it. So I'll see you guys later.